What's happening, fandoms? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here,
we react to music videos and shows.
Today we're going back for some more Asaf Avidan. This is because we got a buy me a coffee request from Sam.
And we really enjoyed his last music that Rana recommended. And
yeah.
Thank you again, Sam, for suggesting this.
This time we're going further back. This is from the album In a Box 2, and the song is called Different Pulses. And we're going to check it out right here.
Go.
We are now accepting priority music requests through our Buy Me a Coffee program. You can find the link in the description below.
Send us a music prompt and we will get to it right away.
My life is like a wound.
Ooh.
I scratch so I can bleed.
Wow.
Regurgitate my words. I rise so I can feed. And death grows like a tree that's planted in my chest. Its roots are at my feet. I walk so it
Is he gonna loop it again?
I don't think so.
He
He
has
doesn't.
a lot of different machine down there.
Yeah, it's possible. He's playing what looks like an acoustic guitar, so maybe he'll be looping, like we saw in the last video.
But that was cool.
Yeah, it was.
And his voice here is very different from the last one.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. He is affecting a voice and an accent that's different from what we heard in the video we heard before. It's difficult to describe what I'm hearing. He's also gritting it a little bit. He's like adding a little bit of a vocal harsh, a grit in some of these places, but his voice is very high and different. Like he's constricting it somehow. He's manipulating his voice to be more of a head voice, I think.
He's just pretty versatile kind of person.
Well, he's definitely versatile because we heard him sing several different ways in the previous song, but this is completely different from what we heard before. So
here we go.
Yet more.
Yeah. Here we go.
Wow.
Ooh, so high.
Wow.
Throw prison back to white.
How does he do that?
To sink our different pulses into a blinding light. And if love is not the key, if love is not a key, I hope that I can find a place where it could be.
Wow. We're all not even halfway. So,
He is really tweaking with his voice.
yes.
I don't even understand how
unique.
he's doing some of those
Yeah.
voice pulses. I mean, the song is called Different Pulses, but like he'll finish a verse and then his voice kind of drops down an octave and it like
modulates it.
I don't understand the technique that would be involved in that. That is so unique. I've never heard anything quite like it.
Me too.
And I think that the stuff he has at his feet are just typical guitar pedals and so on that you would use for manipulating. Those are typically used with electric guitars, and I see that he does have one cable, but this is an acoustic guitar, and I just, maybe it does the same thing for those, but
know.
I don't know.
See.
It's a lot of
He
equipment
always
down
have
there.
this little magic in his hand that
Yeah.
can pull something. He
Yeah.
surprises us.
I'm not a guitar player, but that's a whole lot of stuff going on down there. I haven't heard him do any looping or anything, not like the last one, which was incredible.
Right.
So, all right, let's keep going.
Here we go.
I know that in your heart there is an answer to a question, and I'm not as yet aware that I've asked. And if that tree hadn't drawn my tears, I would have let them cry for all the years that I, Lord, have let them pass. Say, oh, baby, I am yours. I say, oh, baby, I am yours. I say, oh, baby, I am yours. And I say, oh, baby, I am yours. Baby, I am yours. Sweet baby, I am yours. Baby, I am.
Okay, he is looping. Very interesting.
I
Interesting.
didn't know guitar could do that.
Very, very interesting. So we were both right. He's using some looping on both the guitar and his voice, but he's also using some guitar pedals to modify the sound of his guitar.
I know. Kind of
Those
cool.
a couple of very interesting different like routines that the music is coming out of that mechanism to give it that like synthesizer almost like sound.
Right.
Yeah. And I'm wondering if maybe the lyrical portion of this song may be completely done. The rest of it being just an instrumental.
Perhaps.
I think that
Don't
might
know.
be where we're going.
Or we could be wrong.
His vocals in this, he was like strenuously tensing his vocal cords. You could see the
His veins.
tendons in his neck.
Yeah.
And just you could
His
see
veins.
the
You mean
just
the veins?
intense effort that he was putting in to create that voice. And there was a lot. I almost think he's perhaps even damaging his vocal cords to produce that type of unique sound with all that grit and tearing and
He's probably
I'm not an
for-
expert. I don't know if that.
But I mean, he's
would
probably known for doing different vocal.
man. It's so
Structures.
intense.
Yeah.
That sound he's producing is so interesting and intense.
Right.
The only thing that I can even think of that comes close to it is I've heard some like Native American chants where they have sort of that
Right.
sort of a sound, but usually at a much lower, much lower register, whereas his was so high up, very unique.
Here we go. Whew.
Can only imagine that he ends that performance completely spent, like just worn out from producing such incredibly unique vocal techniques. That, I mean, he's so high up and with such an interesting like waver
Right.
in his voice.
And you don't even, I mean, if we get a compare for the one that we were listening to this one's really different. And
his
unique.
vocal techniques were super different, and the musical style was quite different as well.
Yeah.
The other one was more rock, a little bit, and this one felt more like kind of even maybe experimental. And definitely some fun stuff he was doing with his technology down there. Very interesting. He's certainly very talented in being able to produce all of these sounds himself.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you again for tuning into our channel. Don't forget to give your love and support to Asaf Avidan. His link will be in our description below. Thank you for your love and your support to our channel. We really appreciate you. Thank you for loving our channel, liking our videos to get the algorithm going. Share with your friends and family. Thank you for subscribing to our small mighty channel to help us grow. Thank you again, and see you in the next video.